Coming up today on Houston Life, we are out at Sam Houston Race Park to show you all the reasons it makes for a great day or night with friends or family.
And it's a specific skill set that leaves little room for error. I'm going up to the booth there to chat with live race announcer Nick Tammaro and learn what it takes to call races like a pro.
And from behind the booth to behind the stables, what a typical morning is like for race park horse trainer Matt Hebert.
That's right. Plus, Lauren Kelly is giving us a preview of a few special events that are happening here at the park this season, including one that involves looking for beautiful jewelry. I'm listening, Lauren. What's going on?
Yeah, check this out, you guys. There's 10 pieces of beautiful jewelry from our friends at Shannon Jewelers. They are here today with me to talk about the Diamond Dig that's coming up here February the 13th, just before Valentine's Day. All the info on that is coming up today, live from Sam Houston Race Park on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2, Houston Life starts now. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this special edition of Houston Life. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Tessa Barrera. So happy to be joining you all. We are coming to you live from Sam Houston Race Park, where the racing season is already in full swing. It is underway.
Yes, it is official, right? And if it's been a minute since you have been to the park, here is a little refresher to help you get your bearings. The park is northwest of Houston off Beltway 8 near 249, about a 30-minute drive from downtown, about 20 miles from downtown. It depends on the time of day when you decide to come up here.
Yeah, it took me about 22-ish minutes to get here. The track hosts live races, thoroughbred horse racing. It runs from January through April. And American quarter horse races, well, those are held from late April through early June.
And the rest of the year, the park is open for simulcast racing around the world, which is really, really exciting. Also, a little history of Sam Houston Race Park. It opens its doors in 1994, which feels like just yesterday for some of us. But yes, reality check, that was 32 years ago.
Well, time flies if you're betting on horses and having fun doing it. The park welcomes visitors, by the way, from all over the world, sometimes hosting tens of thousands of guests in a single day. In fact, their largest attendance record was on July 4th, 2008, when they welcomed 32,177 people right here into this park, Derek.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people,
That's
right?
That's
Well,
right.
aside from the horse racing, there are all kinds of fun events that attract people to Sam Houston Race Park. One of our favorites, the Wiener dog races. And yeah, you might remember this from last year. Oh my goodness, that is one hot dog.
Lauren. Lauren, go Frank the Tank. He's going to be defending his title.
Okay, so last year, Lauren Kelly introduced us to fan favorite and champion Frank, the Wiener dog.
I remember Frank.
Frank is adorable. His parents were so kind. You know, he has a sister, and I think, if I'm remembering correctly, is his sister, she's not a racer. She, according to the parents, she likes to stay home and eat cookies.
Right. She's not a Zoomer-rounder.
No.
She's a relaxer.
Yeah, that's true. Well, hey, once again, this year we'll be competing for the title, so if you would like to come on out and cheer him on, mark your calendars for the Wiener dog races. They are happening Saturday, February 7th.
Okay, so I have to let you know, one very exciting stuff with the Wiener dogs, the Corgis, the Yorkies, all of it. But when I came down here to talk with Nick, which you guys are going to love Nick, family man.
Announcer Nick.
Announcer Nick Tammaro. I said, well, hey, you've called all these horse races. You think you could call a race maybe like with a human? And he said he would love to. Check it out.
And Tessa's got 100 yards to go. Can she summon up the courage to make it? The winning post looms, and Tessa's digging in with stiffening resolve. Here she comes towards the finish. Tessa wins.
Oh, wow.
Did you see how athletic I look?
I mean, that was an exciting moment in time.
And you know what? I know there wasn't other people there, but that means technically I got first place in that race.
Well, there are other people there. Our television viewers are there, Tessa. This is not only an exciting milestone for you. This is a lovely piece of television.
Winner circle, babe.
Listen,
circle.
I want to join you next time. Look at that. That is the face of a champion. Hey, so there is so much to do here at the park. Of course, horse racing is at the top of the list. But aside from the racing, there are all kinds of other events your entire family, your friends, date night, girls' night, everybody will love.
Yeah, and we have got Sam Houston Race Park Vice President and General Manager Brian Pettigrew joining us for details on this racing season. Welcome to Houston Live.
Yeah, welcome to the track. I know I've seen you guys out here before, but welcome.
It's an annual tradition for us, right?
And it really is. We're familiar with this place, but for someone who isn't, I mean, what might they expect this season?
You know, we start racing every year in January and run through April, our thoroughbred season, and just have this weekend is our best racing weekend. It's called Houston Racing Festival. We have some of the top horses from around the country that come in to take on the Texas horses. So we're excited to have live racing starting tomorrow on Saturday at 1 o'clock.
And Brian, I was scoping out your website yesterday, which is regularly updated. There are all kinds of special events. There are deals. There are even freebies like free entry. Tonight is college night, is that right?
College night and big beer night. You can get a $4 big beer. We have live music on Friday nights. Tonight we have Southern County Line playing, and it's always a fun time on Friday night.
And just so I'm understanding, I see on the screen it says wear any college gear, enjoy free admission for the night. Do I need to be currently enrolled in college, or can I just wear my college gear?
You get in free just wearing your college gear.
Hey,
okay.
That's a great hack.
It's a great deal.
And it's a prime Friday because you've got prime rib
That's
on the
right.
menu.
Yeah.
Also, Fridays are just fun. I mean, live music, you really can't beat that.
You can. We have such a good crowd that comes out on our Friday nights. It's a young crowd. It's fun to see all the young people out. Some that are in college, some that are not. But coming out on Friday nights, we have, you know, the live music is a big draw, and just love having people out here on Friday nights.
And we're talking multi-generational. We were just mentioning 1994 is when you first opened your doors. Hard to believe that was 32 years ago.
Yeah,
I know that your staff, you've seen people grow up here making memories. Do you have a favorite thing about coming out to the track, Brian?
You know, my favorite thing is just watching people smile and laugh and have a good time, not taking it so serious. And that's why we do so many promotions like Wiener dog races or Corgi dog or camel, ostrich, and zebra this year. It's just a fun place to come on a Friday night or over the weekend on Saturday or Sundays. We race at 1 o'clock, so it's just fun to come out and people watch. That's probably my favorite thing, is just people watching and
Camel watching?
That's right, and seeing people smile.
Get a good look at the camels on the track there. Yeah, you know what, Brian, I agree. We've come here, I don't think we've won a single race, but the laughter, the memories you make here, it is unbeatable.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the community events you guys do, because in addition to all these fun Prime Fridays, live music, you guys are heavily involved in the community as well.
We host so many events out here. It's hard to keep track of them all, but we have racing events, and then we have non-racing events that we're raising money for charities and 5K walks and fundraisers like that. We do a lot of stuff for Camp Hope and military veterans that have PTSD, and so we've been doing it for 30 years and love to just be that part of the community. Is that you can bring any kind of event here. We've got Center Point out there in our parking lot right now. We have the Red Cross here just in case the weather gets really bad Sunday. And so we love even, being part of that part of the community and just being somewhere that's kind of helpful and ingrained in the community.
Saturday, March 21st is the Texas Champions Day and third annual Horsepower and Brews. Brews meaning beer, and we're seeing some of these beautiful vintage cars that will be part of this event.
Yeah, and it's Texas Champions Day is the day where we highlight the Texas horses only, and so it's a fun time. We've had elected officials here. I think we've got Miss Texas coming this year. We've got all kinds of Texas promotions going on March 21st.
And the astronaut run, the Diamond Dig, which we'll have more on later today. There really is something. And of course, Saturday, May 2nd, Kentucky Derby Day. That is right around the corner. Always something going on. Is the website, shrp.com, the best place for people to visit?
That is the best place to go.
Okay, yes, you go there and then you mark on your calendars there. Thank you
Pick a day,
yeah. Okay, Brian Pettigrew, thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Thank you for being here.
And congrats on the brand new season, officially underway. If you would like to buy tickets and find out more details on everything happening here this season at Sam Houston Race Park, you can go online. Once again, that website, shrp.com/tickets.
All right, moving on, moving right along here. Still ahead, they give it their all on the track. I'm talking about racehorses, but they need to be trained, they need to bathe, and of course they need exercise. We'll get a look behind the scenes with one of the trainers.
That is really good stuff. Also, a familiar voice at the track, Nick Tammaro, grew up watching races with his dad. Now, he is the man making sure fans do not miss a beat. We're going to find out more about the very specialized skill set required to call a live horse race in real time. That is when this special edition of Houston Life live at Sam Houston Race Park returns.
Sharp Tune with dogged determination in front, a length and a half. Down the center of the racetrack comes Copper M, but Sharp Tune's gone. Sharp Tune all the way.
If you've ever been to Sam Houston Race Park, there is a voice that you know, even if you've never met the person. And today I get to sit down with someone who takes chaos and turns it into something we can all understand. Let's go. There he is, the man who's been doing it for 5 years, Nick Tammaro. It's so good to see you again.
Great to see you again. Welcome back to Sam Houston.
Thank you so much. It's good to be back. Let's get in this booth and get cozy with a guy who really has to know it all.
That's one way to describe it. Yeah, I get to see it all at least. It's a great view, and obviously my favorite view in Houston.
This is something that is, you know, a core memory for a lot of Houstonians that come to the race park. They have a good time. If they've never seen you, they have maybe met you in other ways because you are the one who is narrating the races. How did you know you were good at this? Because this is a specific skill.
Yeah, I didn't know if I'd be good at it, but I was given an opportunity to start doing it in 2021 and now full-time, which is great. I was a little kid that ran horses along the floor at home as a 5 or 6 year old, and so I would describe the action that way. So I've been in love with horse racing for 35 years now, and to actually get to do something in it is a blessing.
How much time do you have to spend behind the scenes studying to call a race that is, 2 minutes maybe?
Right, at most, absolutely, yeah. So racing is a passion of mine, looking at racing, handicapping, getting to know the horses, everything that goes along with that. So I start out a week before the race by looking at the horse's form and setting the morning line odds. So the odds that you see on the tote board outside are all made by the public. They adjust based on the amount of money that those horses have wagered on them. So I make what we call the morning line, which is the starting point odds-wise for basically my guess at what the final odds are going to be. So by the time they make it to the racetrack, I'm pretty familiar with them, but I still need a little bit of help from that point until they actually get in the gate.
What do you do when horses kind of look the same? I mean, that's when those, what do you call them, the silks? When those really come in handy.
Exactly. So track announcers are all about silks. People say, oh, do you look at their number or their color of them? No, they're basically all the same color. So that's where this comes in handy. This is my toolbox, which
this is his toolbox, ladies and
probably
gentlemen.
Roughly 150 markers. My daughter Alessandra may have taken a few of them, but my wife Norma filled me up at the beginning of the meet. So I have plenty. I have just about every color you could think of. And so what I do when they come on the racetrack is I color the program so that I know what the silks are. And as far as memorization goes, what I'll do is look at them through the binoculars, and I have a great set of binoculars that I've used since my first day calling races here full time with an image stabilizer. So I'm not a shaky hand guy, but if you were, it would really alleviate that. And so I will look at them, say their name 3 times, and memorize them based on their silks. Those are the binoculars right there.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll take them and look through, and what I want to do is I want to see the horse through the binoculars. So I want to see the silks, I want to see anything about them. I'll make a notation that you'll see on some of these program pages where if they have a set of blinkers on, so for example, Itty Bitty Baby had a gray set of blinkers on, so I'll write a B in gray. The reason why I did that is because when they came on the track, 2 of these horses had very similar silks.
So even though the names are really fun, that is not what your primary focus is, but when you're calling it, you are calling them out by name, so how do you conjoin the two?
So it's funny, what I tell everybody, the key is not necessarily memorizing, it's forgetting. Because I'll memorize them for a race, that's not that difficult, but if you see some of these silks over and over, and you'll see multiple horses on one card with the same set of silks, it's remembering that it's this horse running, not one that ran earlier on in the evening.
Wow.
So that's where the challenge comes in. You know, you might see one set of silks 4 times on a given night, and by the time you see that 4th one, you better not be thinking about the one you saw 3 times before. So it's about memorizing and forgetting quickly too.
And then that's how you're able to keep it fresh and keep it the exact way it needs to be for race day.
Exactly right. And as soon as they leave the gate, I'm describing the action with no nothing prepared, no prompter, no nothing. It's all extemporaneous. It's all what comes to mind. When you try and use canned lines, they often sound canned. So it's about making sure they sound somewhat natural in terms of your normal vernacular and not a little forced. Then comes a trio of Madamoose Poos, Copper M, and the widest is Promises to Dance, a length and a half in front of Mama's Having a Hot Flash, who's sixth and last past the half-mile pole, 3 lengths off the leader. Sharp Tune with breakaway speed heading into the far turn is in front of length, Madamoose Poos.
When you hear yourself back, do you have a favorite adjective? Do you have a favorite verb that you quite like?
Yeah, there are a few that I seem to go. If I notice that a jockey is really kind of riding a horse hard, I'll say so-and-so is cajoled along. And cajole is a good word, and it's not a word that you hear all that often. I try not to steal a lot from other announcers. You don't want to be a parrot, but I like to use that. I like to use descriptive words about what's going on. So I'll refer to some of the markers on the racetrack as, you'll see these colored poles around, and, they'll go by the 3 furlong pole on the turn, and I usually refer to that as the 3/8 peg. Say things like they cast a 3/8 peg astern, things like that. So I'll say a certain horse can see them all when they're last. Just things like that kind of make it a little bit more vivid. I want to reach the people that may not be seeing it, they're only hearing me, and describe it as if they were like physically watching it right next to me.
Well, just show me a little bit on how it works. So you have the program, you have the binoculars. Where is the mic?
Yeah, so the mic is the headset right behind me.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you put this on.
May I?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
Absolutely. So you would put this on like normal.
Okay.
Obviously, get the mic as close to your mouth as possible so you can be heard.
And I would be here.
You would be right here. Yeah,
Okay.
you would want to give yourself the best vantage point possible. So
Okay.
the good thing about our racetrack is that you have a totally unencumbered view.
Yeah.
The only thing that's a little sketchy is when we run a 7 furlong race out of the chute, I kind of have to look between the trees, but not that big a deal. Those binoculars are high enough power. So
these are high powered.
So
I can see like the leaves on the trees you're talking about specifically one by one. That is crazy. Well, you know what? I love your office. Thank you for showing us the best view in the house. You really are our eyes and our ears on the ground there.
Absolutely. No, and luckily I get to be in the sky, which is even better.
It's so cool. That's so cool. Maybe me, Derek, Lauren, and Mel, we line up and then you can call us as we try to go around this.
No question about it. I can call it right now.
Well, you heard it. To my coworkers. We can get an official race going if you guys want it. Or if you're scared, that's fine too.
Okay, challenge accepted,
Okay,
Jessa.
good.
And based on the video I saw earlier, you have set the bar very high.
Exactly. So just be ready.
After
for
the show?
anything. Why not?
Okay.
What else are you going to do?
Go back to the office? No, I'm going to stay here and enjoy the races. Hey, still to come on this special edition of Houston Life, Mel Camp and her family enjoy a night out at the races, and they maybe learn a thing or two about how to pick a winner.
It's important, okay? And then Lauren Kelly has information on a fun and sparkly event happening here at the race park. Hey, Lauren.
Yeah, it's not only about the horse racing here at Sam Houston Race Park. It's also about jewelry for this special event, a diamond dig presented by Shannon Jewelers. These pieces are going to go in the dirt. We'll tell you how you can be a part of the diamond dig and try to find them and win them coming up next when Houston Life returns. Welcome back to this very special edition of Houston Life, live from the Sam Houston Race Park. And today I'm really excited to tell you about something other than horse racing that's happening here at the park. Coming up on February the 13th, it's a Friday, just before Valentine's Day, Shannon Jewelers has teamed up with the park for a diamond dig. Now, Debbie and Claude, husband and wife, owners of Shannon Jewelry, were so excited because you guys were describing this event to me, and it looks so much fun.
Oh, it is. It is so much fun. The people love it, and it's crazy.
And so this is going to be your how many years participating in this here at the park?
This is our third time doing the event.
Okay. And as you guys can see right here, you've brought the 10 pieces that essentially people are going to be digging for. Tell us a little bit about how this event sets up and works, and how can we be a part of it?
So it's really great because people show up, and it's, as far as I understand, it's first come, first serve.
Okay.
So you sign up. I believe there are 100 ladies who are allowed to sign up for this.
Okay.
50 in each dig. So there's 2 digs at 2 different times, 5 pieces each dig. And then they bury in the tracks ahead of time these little plastic horses with numbers on them.
Yeah.
So when they yell go, it's hands in dirt and butts in the air. And it's just crazy. And 50 women are digging in the dirt, and they holler as they get them. When they're done, we all go to the winner's circle. Okay. Well, that's at the end, I think.
Okay, Claude, is this something, the funniest thing, really, that you've ever seen actually happen in real life?
It is pretty crazy. We're usually pretty calm back in the jewelry store. I sit at my bench all day long, very meticulously working on things. And this is far out on the other extreme of doing that. To see my beautiful jewelry, I'll be out there dug in the dirt with people. It's pretty crazy.
Just to clarify, though, like you said, Debbie, these are going to be little horses that people will look for, and they're numbered. You guys have numbers on the back, so when you find a little horse, then you bring it to you.
Yes, if you find number 2, you will win this piece, this diamond pendant, and so on through all the other pieces down there.
Okay, now this is even cooler. These 10 pieces are worth a significant amount of money. We're talking some fabulous pieces, as you can see, like almost $40,000.
Yes.
Yeah. So you got to come on out. This is like probably a one of a kind.
It's worth it.
Well, where can people find you and find more information about the jewelry store if they're interested in taking a look at these pieces?
So we're Shannon Jewelers, 6710 Spring Stubner Road, Suite 710. We're in the Grand Parkway Marketplace along 99 in Spring Stubner and Kirkendall. They can go to our website at shannonjewelers.com.
Did you pick out the pieces that your wife has on today? Because I think, come here and take a look at this. How perfect are these pieces?
These are specially handcrafted by a company called Cabana in New Mexico. They're all made in America. And these are sterling silver and 14 karat gold. They're perfect for this time of year for the horse races. And I would just love seeing my beautiful wife wearing them today.
And for the rodeo. I mean, like, look, you can wear horses in Texas all year long. There's never a bad time, right?
They're available at our store, and they're all individually made. So if you want one, you need to come in and get it because they are custom made.
And amazing. Yes, well, thank you guys for sharing. This is going to be so much fun. Again, Diamond Dig with Shannon Jewelers happening on Friday, February the 13th. Info online at shrp.com or houstonlife.tv. I think I'm going to have to come out for this event, Debbie and Claude.
Please do.
Butts in the air. You had me at butts in the air. Derek and Tessa, we're going to toss it back to you guys for now.
Yeah, Lauren, maybe you and Tessa could carpool because she's all fired up right now. That looks really cool.
You might want to just like keep me here in the seat. I want to go look at that horse jewelry.
Wear your shoulder pads or something.
We have a show to do.
Yeah, okay. Coming up, find out what it takes to get ready for race day. We're going to meet Hollywood Boulevard, one of the horses here at Sam Houston Race Park. A conversation with her trainer still ahead.
And Mel Camp took her family for a fun night out at the races. That is what we'll watch when the special edition of Houston Live continues live from Sam Houston Race Park.
Well, welcome back to this special edition of Houston Life, live from Sam Houston Race Park. If you are just joining us, we've been taking a look at some of the things you can enjoy during your next visit to the park.
And in fact, when Mel Camp recently had family visiting Houston, all the way from Australia, we might add, she brought them right here to enjoy a night out.
Sam Houston Race Park is a great place to come to have some fun with your friends and family. I'm here with my brother and sister-in-law from Australia, and I'm going to show them an awesome night out in Houston at the races. Here you can have an awesome day or night out. There's live entertainment, great food, really good drink specials. But you know what? We are at the racetrack, so what do we want to do? Place a bet on the races. And you know what? If you have no idea how to do that, don't worry, because people like Joe are here at Bet Central and they can guide you through the whole process. Isn't that right, Joe?
Yes, ma'am. We're here to help teach people how to bet. It can be a lot at first. However, we're here to make that process a lot easier and just answer any questions people might have and just teach people about the track.
Okay, that's really cool. Because if you look at this, you'll see these around the race park. They kind of look like a magazine. These are called the Form, aren't they? Form Guide? Is
yes,
that right?
Ma'am.
Am I right?
I call them a form or a program.
So in here you can see like who's racing on the day. Wait, am I on the right page?
There you go.
So there we go. You've got the race and all of these numbers there and words basically are telling you who's racing, who's riding, who the trainer was, how the horse has done on previous tracks, what types of tracks, track conditions, that sort of thing, right?
Exactly. It's very intimidating to look at first. However, we're here to kind of teach you through and hopefully that helps you make an educated bet.
Awesome. Awesome. And then when it comes to that, you've got betting machines for those.
Yes, and I'm here to help people use them and teach them. I'm here to help people through every process.
Guys, you ready to learn? Let's go. All right.
So these are our betting machines, and I'm just here to teach people how to use them. So first, it's cash only when placing bets. Got your cash.
Got my cash.
And so you start by inserting it over here. And then now we have $10 in the machine. And so then we gotta go over and pick Sam Houston, unless you wanna bet on any other track throughout America. And so we're on race 1, and these are, you can do a win, place, or show, or the common bets that I start people off with. And then it shows you the current odds over there, and this is where you pick your horse.
Okay, right, I need my team. Team, come over here. Like, I know we have the guide here, our form program, but how do you do it, Elle?
I pick the colours. So
You
the
got
colour
it
I
right.
like the best, yeah.
And Tomo?
Well, I'm a numbers man, you know. My favorite numbers are what I go for.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go, how are we gonna do this?
Okay, so do we want to do a win bet to start us off? We
Okay,
can do
yeah.
that. So then, what color or number are we going with today?
Let's go colors though.
Okay.
Orange?
Ooh.
Orange. So then you click right over here in the box. These 3 to 1 currently.
Wait, that's the favorite so far, right? Oh, no, wait.
3 to 5.
Treviggio, 3 to 5. Okay, so it's the second favorite.
Second favorite.
Ooh, that's a good pick, Al.
But so then you can change the amount here. We have $10 in, however, the minimum is $2. And then once you're ready to go, you just print the ticket. Do you want to do the honors?
We can print the ticket?
Yes, ma'am. And then it will print out a little paper, and you need to hold on to this and make sure you don't lose it till the race is over.
Here we go.
Come on!
Wait, are we allowed? Second last. We get second last. One more. Let's go. Okay, this one is going to be the one. This is going to be the one.
A lot of good names.
My good boy. Okay,
Absolutely.
Put it
$4.
on my good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Is that for the next race? Race 6.
Race 6.
Race 6, my good boy.
Plus 6, we like that. We love that.
Good boy. Let's win. Yay!
Come on.
Woo! Come on, oh yeah, come on, it's good. Here we go. Oh, it's good.
Okay, pretty exciting. Also, reminder, you do have to be 21 and up to bet at Sam Houston Race Park. If you are gambling, please do so responsibly. And later, we're going to take a look at the fun Mel and her family had here at Sam Houston Race Park, even after the racing was over.
Okay, so the saga continues there. And when we come back, we're going to take a look at one of the cutest races that happens here at the park. And spoiler alert, it doesn't even include horses. Lauren Kelly has details on how you and your pup can be a part of this year's Corgi dog races that take place in the spring.
And for the horses, we will learn what it takes to be prepared for race day. That is when this special edition of Houston Life continues live from Sam Houston Race Park.
Welcome back to this special edition of Houston Life. This isn't Studio B. We're live from Sam Houston Race Park today. And before the horse races ever even hit the track, they go through daily training and exercise to ensure they stay healthy, strong, and are ready to race.
Yeah, and we spent some time with horse trainer Matt Hebert, who gave us a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to turn these horses into true racing champions.
Her name is Hollywood Boulevard, and this is post-training, so she trained 30, 40 minutes ago, got a bath, and now she's enjoying sunshine and grass. They train typically 6 to 7 days a week, so every day. And you do what is called a breeze or a timed work, and you try to schedule that for when the race is. But typically, if you want to just ballpark it, every 7 days they'll breeze or a timed work. Breeze is, quote unquote, you work them anywhere from 3/8 of a mile to half a mile, 5/8, and it's just a specific distance. And we have clockers upstairs that get a clock on them. So like a half a mile, you'll clock it in 49 seconds, 50 seconds. And that's very dependent on what kind of horse you have and how much you need to drill them. They're athletes. Some athletes you can drill and drill and drill and they respond positive to it. Other ones you train a little lighter. It's kind of like being a coach, you know, you got some athletes you can hammer and yell at and scream and they respond, and then you got other ones you have to pull aside and speak softly to, and it's kind of the same with horses. You have what we call sprinters and routers, right? So they run short or they run long. And it's a very rare horse that can do both. So big part of my gig is just finding out what they want, long, short, and then you got to figure out dirt or turf, right? I mean, she's very useful on the turf, but won't run and jump for me on the dirt. So, and she can't run short. She's not speedy enough to go short. So it's a grass route race for her. I've been training like 11 years on my own. I've been galloping horses for over 20 years, since I was a kid. My dad grew up on the racetrack. He was a jockey, rode races. He had a baby breaking business in Lexington. I was going to the University of Kentucky. I dropped out of art school, so I went to work for him breaking babies. I guess it was decided for me that I loved it. And I was in Lexington, which is, you know, if you're gonna work with racehorses, that's the place to be. Just circumstantial, and I think it's what the good Lord put me on earth to do, was work with horses, so here we are. I'm gonna toss her in the stall and then make sure I got a horse ready to get on. Come here, babe. All right, little girl. So Hollywood Boulevard, trained, bathed, out in the grass grazing, and now she's back in her stall. We've got one more to get on, one more to train, one more set, and then everybody will get fed and hopefully take a good nap, and that'll be it for the morning. Well, his name is Amua Kai. He's gonna warm up, gallop about 1.5 miles, and then I'm gonna get him home as calmly, as quietly as possible. And that's his training for the day. He'll get a bath, he'll get cooled out, and then fed some lunch. All right, big man. Come on, biggin'. Come here, big boy. All right, big man, let's go to work. He did awesome, man. He's training very well. He's a happy camper. He's got sunshine and blue sky, so he's in good shape. He'll get cooled out. What's essentially a cool down process. We'll give him lots of water. He'll get a bath. He'll get walked for another 30 minutes. It's just like an athlete. Athletes have to warm up, they train, they have to cool down. And these guys do the same thing. And that's it, brother. That's the last one for the day. You start early, but the heavy lifting's over by 9, 10 o'clock.
Wow, Hollywood Boulevard seems like such a beautiful, well-behaved horse.
That is a full day of good work right there. I'm going to have to tell you that, Derek. Come on, big guy. Time to go to work.
Time to go. Hey, special thanks to Matt Hebert, who let us spend time with him. That's really cool behind-the-scenes look. All right, well, speaking of getting ready to race, what do you say we check back in with Lauren Kelly? She is hanging out with a small and very cute competitor who will once again be racing here at the park this spring. Lauren, you're breaking our heart here with little Kaiser.
You guys, I've got to introduce you to Kaiser Hunt. He is the current champion of the Corgi races. He is ready to race again. We are talking to him and his mom all about his upcoming race and how your Corgi could maybe be a part of it. Coming up next when Houston Life returns.
Welcome back to Houston Life. Now listen, you may come out to Sam Houston Race Park for the horse races, but did you know, Derek, they also have live Corgi dog racing, and yes, it is as cute as it sounds.
I did know that because I watch Houston Life. Well, this year's 6th annual Corgi dog race is happening Saturday, April 25th, where the pups will compete for the 2026 Corgi Dog Championship in between live horse racing. So it's kind of like a twofer, you know, right. A lot of things happening that day. Lauren Kelly is with last year's champion, Kaiser. And Kaiser, I don't know, is he a little camera shy, Lauren?
He's not camera shy at all, Derek Odessa. Are you kidding me? He just knows what he wants and he goes after it just like that's how he got this trophy. Rachel, as Kaiser's mom, how did he get involved in these races?
So originally he did flyball. He still does. He actually has his flyball champion gold title. And my fiance's aunt saw the Corgi race and I was like, why not? Let's try and enter him, and did not expect to win at all.
And now he's back to defend his title. We got to know a little bit about him, though. Tell us, like, how old he is and just some fun facts, because he's absolutely adorable.
So he'll be 3 next month, so he's still a little baby. He's a little timid to people, but if you have a dog, you're his friend. Absolutely. And if you have food, you are his friend. Food is definitely the motivator here for him. He has a sister that's a dog, and then he has a brother that is a cat that he likes to bully both of them at home. He thinks he is top dog, even though he is the smallest of the 3.
Man, I just love it so much. We're looking at some pictures of him right now. And I mean, he's got such a big personality. I think that that's kind of what drives these small dogs, is they have that big personality. Tell us about the race, though. Like, when you put him on one side, will he come straight to you? Is that how you train?
So the first time he was a little bit confused with the gate system, something new, something scary. But once he heard my voice, he went dead at me. And then after that, since it's been go get my food or go get my toy.
We were talking off camera a little bit about how you guys practice and train for this. And I know a lot of people watching are like, well, maybe my dog would do it. Either your dog will do it or they're running for the fences the other way. So where do you guys go to train?
So dog parks is literally the only place. Now recently we've gotten him into Fast Cat. He just got his first title recently. And it's 100 yards, and his fastest speed at the moment is 19 miles an hour.
With those tiny little legs, he goes 19. It is the cutest. I mean, like, do you think that he'll continue with these races? He seems to really enjoy them.
Yes. Actually, we are competing in hopefully 2 more before Sam Houston. We'll see.
Amazing. So if you do want to come out, either watch or maybe be a participant, shrp.com. This race is going to be in the spring. April is the date, the 25th. It's a fun one to come out. Maybe you're not as good at betting on horses and you just want to come watch the small dogs. I got to know, though, Rachel, what is Kaiser's pre-game day food meal look like?
Go-go juice. He gets...
I like that you really did have an answer.
So I get my Dutch Bros in the morning, and he gets his pup cup.
Amazing.
And
amazing.
Just extra treats, his favorite treats. I always try to figure out which one it is. Sometimes they're different every day, but currently anything stinky is his absolute favorite.
That's it. Well, we wish him the best of luck. Again, we hope that he can come defend his title at the Corgi races here at Sam Houston Race Park. What do you think, Kaiser? Are you having a good day? Are you ready for the race? That's a yes. he's looking at the track behind us. Is this somewhere that you for sure know he recognizes?
He was about to go take off and run.
That's what Rachel's like, I have to pick him up. He thinks he's here for a race day.
Yes, for sure. He knows he's supposed to run.
Well, Derek and Tessa, we're going to toss it back to you. Maybe we'll let him go do a little practice round while he's here, but don't tell anybody. And if he goes missing, he's for sure at my house. So, Rachel, thank you again.
You'll return him.
Back to you guys.
Yeah, put a tracking device on that little cutie. Kaiser is a total star, and special thanks to Rachel, his mom.
He is so fun, and good luck to him in defending his title, right? When we come back, we're taking a look at the rest of the park, okay, of the rest of Mel's night out with her family right here at Sam Houston. That's when Houston Life returns.
Some drinks. Okay, this is really cool because at Sam Houston Race Park, every Friday it's college night. So if you've got college ID, which we don't, but whatever, if you have college ID, you get them for free. And they always have really good Friday night specials. Check this out. Wine, $2 wines, and $4 big beers. And cocktails are always like $6 an hour. Yay! Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers, guys!
Cheers! Cheers!
Friday night here at Sam Houston Race Park, they have their prime rib special, part of the buffet, absolutely delicious. Also, they do Sunday brunches. The food is good here. Finishes here at Sam Houston Race Park. The party keeps on going over here at the Pavilion Centre where they have live music and some great drink specials and food. Let's go check it out. Hey, cheers, thank you, cheers, let's go. And the party just keeps on going. William, you're the events manager here at Sam Houston Race Park. You must love your job.
Yeah, I actually really do love all the events that we have going on. For example, one of the events we have going on is every Friday night, live music with our beer special, $4 big beers and then $2 wines.
I got the $2 ones. Okay, I just have to say, I've got my brother and my sister-in-law here from Australia, and they have never seen beers and seltzers this big.
No, you don't get them this big back in Australia.
You know what? Everything's bigger in Texas, right?
That's truly is.
It certainly is. Now, you were talking about live music because that's a big thing. When the racing ends, people come over here, the drink specials continue, but you do have live music, and it's just like a really great place to keep partying.
Every Friday night, live music. So, got Southern County Line going to be performing. So, make sure you make your way out here after the races. Just because the races end doesn't mean you have to go home.
And then who's next week?
Next week it is AM/FM. They're 70s and 80s cover band. So very high energy, another fan favorite as well.
So much fun, so much fun. Okay, drink specials, live music, and then also something about this part of the racetrack is it's the only place you can get your barbecue. Guys, are you ready for some Texas barbecue?
Can't wait.
All right, thanks William. Let's go eat. Oh my goodness, do I smell barbecue, David?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, food and beverage manager here at Sam Houston Race Park. And you guys, this is an exclusive Friday nights only
Friday nights only here. We do our barbecue, our 20-hour smoked ribs, our brisket, our sausage, our chicken, our baked potatoes, and our slice of chopped brisket sandwiches.
We're going to give them some proper Texas barbecue.
Absolutely.
I just want to preface this. Elle is actually vegetarian.
Yes.
And so you are able to accommodate that because you have this, look at these loaded baked potatoes.
Yes, we made a special baked potato just for her.
That is so fantastic. And Tomo, I reckon you should do the honors and take the first bite and tell us what you think as an Australian in Texas. First barbecue.
With hands?
With hands, please.
Hands in, okay.
Do it the right way.
Okay. That's beautiful. That's delicious. I think I need a napkin though.
Definitely a place to bring friends and family and just all around have fun and eat great food. We even won some money. Yeah, here's to a good night, guys. Cheers with your drink specials.
Okay, Mel, thanks for that. From live racing to special events, you can find everything you need to know, all the events happening here at the park. You can also buy tickets by going online, shrp.com/tickets.
Yes, and so many events, guys. You want to check it out. We put a list of the live racing events happening, the Wiener dog racing, the Diamond Dig. It's all going to be a really good time.
That astronaut run looks fun to me. And, of course, the Corgi racing looks adorable. Kentucky Derby Day on May 2nd. Hey, in the meantime, you've probably noticed some of this brand new merch here on the table in front of us. You can buy this when you come out to the park. There are 2 entrances here, and you'll find the merch right by those entrances. They have really good stuff, Tessa.
They really do. So stop on by, get something for the kiddos, get something for yourself, and nice little pint glass, too. Coffee, whatever you're drinking.
shrp.com to plan your visit. What's your horse racing name? You told me during commercial break.
I said it'd be Friendly Neighbor.
Oh, I like that.
And
For
all
me,
this stuff is
I
cute.
think it's Hoof Daddy. What do you think?